Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Hilltop Music Shop's Instrument of the Week. And today, Bailey and I have a guitar that is pushing some of the boundaries of modern design here. This is from Jeff Kosmowski outside of Portland, Oregon. He built this several years back. This is what he calls a Mutated Tele. This one is actually an MT-1, which was the prototype of the MT series. You can actually get on Jeff's website, and it's KOZM Guitars, KOZM, and you can see a lot of the really pretty crazy designs. I say crazy in a good way too, but really designs that push the envelope of modern guitar building. You can see those on his website, and we'll put a link to him. But we acquired this guitar at the Tacoma Guitar Show this year, 2018, and I was just drawn to it because I don't know, I like weird guitars, and there's elements of this that you can see that are definitely Tele-esque, and then others that aren't. So just flip this around. This thing is actually chambered. There's on some of his other designs, he's actually got F-holes on the front of the guitar. On this, he chambers it on the back of the guitar, string through bridge. It's just a really cool instrument. It's got DiMarzio pickups in it. There's a 178 True Velvet single coil on the bridge, and a 190 Air Classic in the neck, and some cool things. It's a nitro finish. You can definitely tell that. He uses a Warmoth neck here with the compound radius. Goes from 16 to 12, which is pretty cool. So if you're wanting to do some pretty intense string bending, no problem on this neck. The balance and everything on this thing is really cool. Sitting, you can see it's actually real comfortable, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really ergonomically.
Yeah. And standing up, the way that it wants to shift slightly is a little bit more what I call a gunslinger stance. It'll push the guitar a little bit more like this instead of like this. Real easy to play that way in my book. But anyway, what are your thoughts on that? When you first saw this, what were your thoughts on this guitar?
I was wondering what the purpose of this was, and I think obviously we're sitting on the couch here, but you demonstrate it best standing, and you kind of described it. It really kind of hugs your hips really well if you're playing it standing with a strap.
Yeah.
And then what I really like about it is just that it sounds like a Tele, sounds right.
Right.
It plays like a Tele, it plays right, and it looks nothing like a Tele.
That's right.
So if you've got Teles, if you've done Teles,
Yeah.
it's something different.
Yeah, and if you've got traditional Fender neck radius guitars, which are pretty small radius necks, usually 7.5 or 9.5 inch necks. This has a little bit flatter feel to it, a little bit more of a shredder kind of neck in a way, but not super flat like an Ibanez, but getting there. And I think it's great that it's the kind of power Tele configuration with a traditional, hot and twangy pickup in the bridge, and then full-on humbucker in the neck, so you can get anything out of this that you want. Some other appointments are kind of cool. Even the knobs, he makes his own knobs, and they feel, I'm not sure what they're made out of. It's some kind of a real hard rubber material, but these, it looks like he spun these maybe on a lathe. And it's all great. It's top-notch equipment in here. The bridge is a super high-quality bridge. I'm not sure who made that, but that is a fine-looking bridge. Almost looks like something maybe from Jeff Babbage, but I'm not sure on that. Is it 510s on the tuners there? I think it's Goto's, right? Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, Goto 510s. He didn't spare any expense in building this guitar, and so I think what we'll do is I'll shut up, and we'll let Bailey play the guitar some for you, and flip through the different pickup configurations and let you hear just how cool this thing sounds. Thank